What's up guys, and welcome back to another flight report. And we're now at London Stansted Airport, and we're now going to be flying to Stockholm Skavsta once again, and it's with Ryanair. And this flight again was planned on a little bit of like short notice, but anyways, the operating aircraft is a Boeing 737-800, and the registration this time, although I can tell you that we are unlucky, no sky interior. The registration is EI-ESM, built in 2011. Almost 7 years old. I think it's September 2011. I'll double check and I'll let you know. So as you can see, this plane right now just arrived from Copenhagen back here to Stansted, and will now be making a flight number FR58 to Stockholm Skavsta. After that, it will be flying back to London Stansted as FR59. So flight time around 2 hours, and the seats for today's flight is 23A. And over here we've got FRD, Foxtrot Romeo Delta, built in 2016, and that one is a sky interior cabin. But this one's not, it's just got the old seats with the old cabin and the old harp logo. It's not on the revised harp. So as you can see, we're here at Stansted Airport's gate 56. That one is a Primera A321 NYO at the remote stand, along with an EasyJet A320. So this aircraft just arrived from Copenhagen in Denmark, and will now be flying back to Scandinavia, but to Stockholm this time, Sweden. So, well, I'm going to say anything? Well, no, not really. So we'll have to board from the back, and I will see you in a little while during boarding. Okay, so it's time for boarding, guys, and that's the aircraft ESM, Echo Sierra Mike. So he'll be taking us to Stockholm today, and the registration is, no, the aircraft is from August 2011. Great view of the plane. That's a 2E 737 out of Ryanair coming to land. Hiya.
Hello. Is you
Boarding
want
pass? Just one sec. Alright. Old seats again. Seats look okay. It's not too old. Alright, seat for the next 2 hours. Alright, so we're now on board Echo Sierra Mike, built in August 2011. Next to us is Foxtrot Romeo Delta, built in 2016. That's equipped with the sky interior cabin. This time we are unlucky.
All the new joining passengers, once again, good afternoon, welcome on board Ryanair flight FR58 to Stockholm Skavsta. Please move along the cabin towards your allocated seat as quickly as possible. When you find your seat, please step aside the aisle to allow passengers pass. Ladies and gentlemen, your seat is allocated to you. Please to comply with the regulations of the plane. Take your allocated seat only. You can find it on your boarding pass. For any help or assistance, just contact any member of today's cabin crew. Thank you. Welcome.
The legroom's not as good as the new seats, unfortunately. So that aircraft over there is, don't know where it's off to, but it is equipped with the sky interior cabin, so we were unlucky this time. I understand it really isn't easy catching the sky interior on Ryanair, but you just need a you know, there are always other times to get it, but unfortunately not this time. Well, on the way back there might be a chance. Okay, so the seats don't look that good. Not as good as the old, newer seats. Legroom is okay though. And for your information, I will be flying back on Wednesday the 29th of August on FR 5454, departing Skavsta at around 4:20 PM. So we're taking the daytime flight on that one. So guys, I will see you if you don't mind just during pushback. Alright, pushback.
Informationen kan hittas på säkerhetskortet som finns där du sitter. Läs detta kort noggrant innan avgång. Se till att ditt säkerhetsbältet är fastspänt, att bordet är uppfällt och
That's Primera 737.
samt att solskydden är uppe. Vi rekommenderar att du har ditt säkerhetsbältet fastspänt.
It's the first engine starting.
I panelen ovan för ditt huvud finns en laslampa, en luftventil och en knapp för att tillkalla personal. Bärbar elektronik som surfplattor och mobiltelefoner kan användas under hela flygningen i flygplansläge. Var vänlig och välja flygplansläge. Under taxing på banan och inför start och landning måste bärbara datorer placeras i handbagaget under sätet framför dig eller hatthylla. Rakningen är inte tillåtet ombord. Tack för din uppmärksamhet.
That was a Swedish announcement, by the way. Her accent is still not good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this type of aircraft, the large tickets are located in the panel above your head in our otherwise info about cabin crew. Thank you.
So we'll see you during our taxi. Right, so we're on our way to the runway. We're just now taxiing. So many Ryanairs here. Like every hour you have at least 100 Ryanair planes at Stansted, because Stansted is obviously a second largest space for Ryanair, along with Dublin. I think we will have to wait for a few more aircraft to take off before us. And this aircraft just here is EI-ESM Foxtrot Tango Alpha, built in 2016, so it's is the Sky Interior cabin. Don't know what those other planes are. That building you have gates 81 to 88 and 20 to 39. There you have a WOW Air in the distance from Iceland, EasyJet and Primera. That building is just the gates 40 to 59. That's the Thomas Cook A320, which actually belongs to SmartLynx. It's not the one we flew on from Turkey. And that is another Ryanair here. And it's EPF Echo Papa Foxtrot. I think it's built in 2011, which it is. That is the old cab, equipped with the old cabin. And that one is equipped with the old cabin as well because it's got the old harp. It's all Sky Interiors, and some older cabin aircraft have the new harp. This one's got the old logo. It's the same, but the angle's a bit different. I think the new logo is just a bit smaller in size. That's EI, can't see it, ENA, Echo November Alpha, and that's 2011, I think. That is the old cabin as well. So we'll see you in a little while. So it's almost our turn, guys. And that Ryanair plane just landed was DAC, Delta Alpha Charlie. Probably the oldest 737 in Ryanair's fleet. 737-800 I mean. At the moment. It wasn't the first one, but it's the oldest one, which is in the fleet at the moment. I've been taxiing here for ages by now. That is a whopper. It's a Boeing 747-400 Asiana cargo. I don't know where it's off to. It's meant to be going to South Korea or something, but I don't know. Look at the size. It's a whopper, isn't it? It's huge. The Boeing 747 is Boeing's largest aircraft. Well, it's probably A380 should be bigger, which it is, but this one's a cargo plane. Well, equipped with the General Electric engines. It's huge, isn't it? It's much larger compared to a Boeing 737, the type we're on right now. It's huge. Oh my god! I wonder how. I don't know how easy it is for the pilots to control an aircraft being this heavy. But the Boeing 737 and A320 and A321 are easy, along with like smaller aircraft. Oh shit, I was scared. But by the way, so the smaller the aircraft, the easier the control. The lower the sensitivity. But these aircraft are quite big, so you have to be extra careful on them as a pilot. Just don't know how they can handle an aircraft being this heavy. Well, it's probably they're really trained. Well, it's probably easier to start off with a Boeing 737 or an aircraft within the A320 family. I'd recommend A320 or 737. 737-800 is a narrow body, but aircraft such as the 747 are wide body. A wide body is like a twin aisle aircraft, but a narrow body is a single aisle. Can anyone tell me where that Ryanair came from? No, I didn't see. But anyways, it should be our turn now. I think the pilots should be Korean as well, which I think they are. 4 engines the 747 has. I don't know why it needs to have 4. So we're all ready for takeoff, but are you ready? It seems you are. Well. There we are, so full power. Bye-bye Stansted Airport until Wednesday afternoon, or even, yeah. That's the Ryanair maintenance hangar, and those are the private jets and a West Atlantic 737, and that is obviously the A120. So over there in the distance you'll have Essex, and should be flying over Whittam and Colchester, Ipswich, and probably like Suffolk. Well, over there in the distance you have the M11 towards London. Flaps are being retracted back to 0 after being on like 5 or 10. Who knows? Now that's Stansted Airport. Probably one of those villages just to the north, like just down south of Stansted Airport. But I think we're going to see Braintree in a sec, which should be just further down over here. But that is the Stansted Airport over there. Thank Christ we took off. So we've now got a 2-hour flight to go until Gatwick. Sorry, Stockholm, Skavsta. By the way, the flight time's around 1 hour and 45 minutes. Well, the captain said 1 hour and 49 minutes, but the crew said 1 hour and 45.
Ladies and gentlemen, please continue to the fasten seatbelt sign until the captain has switched off for you for comfort and safety. We recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened to the holders on the flight.
We surely will be flying. In fact, I think Braintree's over there. I think that's Braintree in the distance. I can see it. No, is it really Braintree? I think it is, no doubt. There's no doubt about it. Chicken nuggets and much more, freshly baked food in the oven and ready in just 10 minutes. If you add a drink and a snack, it's a meal that will save you some money. Then we start with our drinks and snack service. We are serving our well-known Italian special for lavazza coffee. We have also ice cold beer, wine, as well as... So I think we've got to make a left turn.
We have also sweet salty snacks, juices, soft drinks and much more. Then we pass through camping with our Chinese lottery again, which can be...
I think over there's Whittam or Colchester. Well, I think it's Whittam.
As well as brand new car, which is one every month, while the process goes to the charity. You can
What the hell is down there? Is that like a racing park? I don't know what it is. No, wait, let me check.
Euros, pounds, Swedish
Wow.
krona, and
Don't know where it is, don't ask me. I think this is Braintree, guys. I think this should be Braintree. I don't think that was Braintree. That was somewhere else, perhaps. Don't know where. That's the better Swedish announcement. Guys, that is Braintree. I was wrong. First I thought this was Ipswich, but in the previous flight reports, but this is actually Braintree, because that's what it should look like on Google Maps. I don't know what the other place was. So guys, I don't know what cruising altitude will be, probably like 37 or 8,000 feet, or even 39 or maybe 40. Most likely 37. Take a break from Ryanair for a while after flying these two journeys. Might want to try Norwegian the next time I fly to Stockholm, or even SAS, or even British Airways. Guys, I will see you when we're like airborne, when we're like halfway through the flight. But let's just first get through the clouds. There we go. The fasten seatbelt sign is off. I can see the sky. Well, guys, I'm thinking to see you when we're like airborne, maybe in 1 hour, like when we're like at our cruising altitude. So yeah, so really another view of the cabin. It's the old cabin, but still looks alright. Still looks okay. Still looks nice, but the sky interior looks even better than this one on Ryanair. Less yellow, you know, less noise, better seats, and a bit more legroom, obviously. But the seats are as comfortable as each other. But the sky interior seats are kind of like rock hard. These ones can be softer and thicker. The ones on the sky interior are slimline seats. So I will see you just when we're at our cruising altitude. Okay guys, so I got a little snack for myself, and this time I didn't want to go for something really high in fat and sugar, so I went for a chocolate and caramel cookie dough, vitamin and protein bar. So looks like this. It's good with low carbs and very low sugar and very low carbs, probably. So it is a kind of a healthy snack, a protein bar. Let's enjoy eating it with a great view of the cabin and a view of the outside. Not much to see, should be approaching sunset very soon. So just before I move on, I want to show you what it's like. These are the lockers. These are what they look like on Ryanair's old cabins, but on the very older cabins, like the ones from 2002 and 3, the lockers are exactly the same but white. So that's probably like what it is like. But the newer ones, no, the ones built from 2004 or 5 onwards have the new ones. No, they have the yellow lockers. But the sky interiors have the white lockers with some of the newest Sky Interiors having a little bit of yellow under them, which isn't that bad. At least you have the Ryanair Sky Interior cabins. They've got the new overhead panels and a little bit more headroom, I think. And the seats on the Sky Interior are slimline seats, which are kind of rock hard. In fact, the seats on the old seats are rock hard too. But the seats, none of them have seat pockets or coat hooks, but on the old seats the legroom is not as good as the new ones, because on the new ones you have much more legroom. Because they have more legroom because the seats are more slimline, so that's why they wanted to do it, so they can have more legroom on the Sky Interiors. There's still no seat pockets. But I think all in all, the old cabin does look quite good. But it isn't really like, they're not building it anymore. They stopped in 2015. They started this kind of like cabin in 2003. Once again, I got this, and it's quite a healthy snack. Chose to go for this time. That's why I chose chocolate caramel, so it tastes good, it should taste good. Jesus, it has only 188 calories. That's the view of the outside. The design of the sidewalls looks okay. They do have a design. But the seats are kind of rock hard on the old cabin as well. It's the outside. But guys, I think we should almost be flying over Denmark, then on to flying over Gothenburg, coast of Gothenburg, and then after descending into Stockholm Skavsta airport. So I will be once again flying back on the will be on the Wednesday next week, on the 29th of August, on flight FR5454, leaving Skavsta airport at 4:20 p.m. I think it's a flight which operates only operates twice a week. FR52 and 58 usually operate daily flights. So if you guys don't mind, I am going to see you during the descent to Stockholm Skavsta. So yeah, so let's enjoy a meal and bye for now. And we'll see you just during, let's see, get a better wing view here. The sun is in our way. We'll see you. Okay guys, so we're now descending into Stockholm Skavsta airport, and so far it's been a good flight from London Stansted, and we should be landing in like 20 minutes time hopefully. And Ryanair is a great airline, by the way. They have Boeing 737-800s and one Boeing 737-700 for crew training flights, that is. Plus, they also are ordering Boeing 737 Maxes, which will begin next year, and they've got a few more Boeing 737-800s to deliver within the next few months, and they will be taking delivery of the last one probably next year before they get the Max. So one thing is that we didn't get the Sky Interior sadly, but I'm not too disappointed because the old cabin is still fun to fly on. But I like the Sky Interior more, that's why. So I like the Sky Interior more, so newer seats obviously, and it helps save, and it helps with you know, and it also has reduced fuel burn on the Sky Interior aircrafts because of the let's just say BSI for short. That's Boeing Sky Interior. I just say Sky Interior. They have like the larger lockers with the lighter seats, in lightweight seats, so they help to reduce fuel burn on those Ryanair planes. So the lighter the aircraft, the lesser the fuel burn. Like, you see that the Boeing 747 and the A380s burn a lot of fuel because they're really, really heavy and big. Like, say, like, if you see an Airbus A380 with only economy seats, for example, then that would save a lot of fuel. So I think that Ryanair is one of the world's most efficient, fuel-efficient airlines, and very efficient on money. So they don't emit that much fuel. That's why they want to land as soon as possible. That's why they want to shut off their engines as soon as possible. And that's why they use their air stairs at the front, their very own stairs from the aircraft, folding in and out. So I think that Ryanair is doing a good job by saving their money, because it cannot waste. They really do care about their money. So that's why Ryanair is an efficient airline and never ever wastes anything to hell. They don't waste fuel, and that's why they like want to do hard landings, which the passengers hate, because they want to be on the ground as soon as possible to avoid wasting fuel, which is a good thing they're doing, but not by the hard landings. They always need to flare just before touchdown. But I think overall Ryanair's a great airline. It's a really green airline, not as in the colour green, like green means like environmentally friendly. So I think Ryanair's being really friendly to the environment from the last few years.
Thank you.
By getting Sky Interior planes with the which reduce fuel burn because of the light seats. So my seat is upright and my tray table is closed and the armrests are down. And obviously my window blind, as you can see, is open. So that's Sweden. We're not flying over Stockholm yet, but we're probably just over like in the middle of Sweden. We passed Gothenburg like half an hour ago, like 20 minutes ago or something, just during our descent. But yeah, I can say Ryanair's a great airline. Ryanair, low fares made simple. Go through some clouds here. I like going through clouds. It's really fun, but it can be scary. Oh, it's always turbulent when we go through the clouds. Because there's wind in the clouds? Well, I don't know. It's got something to do with friction, maybe. Now I can see the Swedish landscape, so we are in the Swedish airspace, guys. They should be dimming the cabin lights in a few minutes' time, which they will. But remember, it's normal procedure during the hours of darkness. And by the way, this aircraft, as it is a Ryanair aircraft and is built in 2011, it is not equipped with the SFP. Well, if you guys don't know what SFP is, it stands for the Short Field Performance Package. Yes, Short Field Performance Package. It improves I think they're fitted on the 737-800 and the 900, and I think they're also fitted on the MAX. So this aircraft is like, so the SFP helps the aircraft to like perform a better landing, and also has increased spoiler deflection to up to like 60 or 70 degrees. But on the old ones you have like up to 30 or 40 degrees. No, on the non-SFP aircraft. And the Ryanair aircraft built from Foxtrot Zulu X-Ray onwards, they all have the SFP package, but this one doesn't. but some aircraft built in 2011 do have it. Like some airlines might want to have SFP equipped on their planes, but this one doesn't. And SFP also, like, it just helps to, there's also speed brake detent, and it also helps to, like, the SFP package planes, they help to, like, perform a better landing and stuff like that. I think the speeds should be the same, but it just has a better landing performance, which it should be better. If I worked for an airline company and if I was an engineer, I would definitely choose the aircraft has to have SFP. And by the way, this aircraft, all Ryanair aircraft in fact, are equipped with steel brakes. I mean, like, the brake discs are made of steel, but on some other airlines it's made out of carbon. Like on Norwegian and some other airlines you have carbon brakes, whereas Ryanair has steel brakes. The aircraft with steel brakes are like the MD-80s and DC-9s, and like the Boeing 737s, 707s probably, and some 747s, and the older 767s and 757s, and also some Airbus A300s. But this one is equipped with steel brakes, which all Ryanair aircraft are equipped with. And the flaps are now set to 1, I think. Is it 1 or 2? I think it's 1. And this aircraft is equipped with steel brakes, so basically the carbon brakes are, like, more friendly to the environment. But Ryanair wants to have steel brakes, I think, because they're cheaper than carbon brakes. I think it's flaps 5 or something. There we go, the lights are fully dimmed now. So we'll see you in a sec. I think it's flaps 10 now, hang on. Okay guys, so it is flaps 10 right now, it should be.
Cabin crew for landing, thanks.
Alright, so we're almost ready, but the landing gear isn't out yet. The landing gear hasn't been extended yet, which means that the wheels are still inside. They should be coming out in a sec. And on this landing, they're probably going to use just the normal reverse thrust like they do at Skavsta airport most of the time. Probably with a little bit of hard braking if possible. But I don't think they'll do that. There we are, the landing gear, and it's flaps 15 I think now. I think it is flaps 15. It's got to be. And there we go. I don't know what it is it 15 or? I think it is 15, I think it was 10 now, I don't know. Isn't it 15 or 25? I don't know. Oh, let's find out if it's going to be hard braking or not. Flaps 30, 30. I'm not sure, is it 40 or 30? I don't really know, I think it's 40. So the crew is ready for landing. and the aircraft is itself, and I am, and the pilots are. But I forgot to ask, are you ready for landing? Seems like you are. I'm not sure if it's 30 or 40. But I think it's 40. No, 30 I think? I don't know. Oh my god, are you all ready for this heartbreaking here? So are you all ready for touchdown? Ready? Good touchdown. Full reverse. And no hard braking. You can hear the steel brakes. Yay, on-time flights. And I think it was flaps 40, guys. 30 or 40, I don't know.
We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Ryanair, low fares, amazing bookings.
I think it was 40 or something. So I think we're the only plane here at Skavsta Airport now. And it was flaps 40, I believe. I think we're the only planes here, which we should be, apart from the smaller private jets and the very, very small jets here at Skavsta Airport. Not counting on the Cessna planes, counting on the large passenger planes like the medium ones. I think we're the only one here. And I think we will be parked next to gates 5 and 6, the non-Schengen gates, because the UK isn't in the Schengen. And this plane will now be flying back to Stansted. So there it is, there are the gates. So it's going to be gates 5 and 6 next. We're going to be parked next to. We might even be parked next to gate 1, 2, 3 or 4, but we're going to be. But if it's parked there, then the passengers are going to be boarding from gates 5 and 6, and they'll walk to the plane a bit longer. But welcome everyone here. And I will be flying back on the 29th of August from here. From what gate? Oh, I don't know it. No, it's going to be 1620, flight number FR5454. A daytime flight. There we are, here's Skavsta. And I told you we're parked next to gate 5. There we go. So those passengers are waiting to board. Came to a stop. There we are, all there.
Cabin crew, sound slide to left doors, please.
Okay, so welcome everyone to Stockholm's Skavsta Airport, and it's been a really nice flight from London Stansted, and also welcome to Sweden. And I hope you all enjoyed this flight report, and please do look out for the flight on Wednesday. And I am sorry for the late upload of these two videos. if I was, but with this video, I'm sorry for the late upload. Even if I have uploaded it late, well, I'm not sure. But so, welcome everyone here, and if you have any questions, just ask me. Don't ever suffer in silence. I'll always be there for you. So I've been Microwave18, and please do like, comment, and subscribe to my videos like trains, planes, aviation, and etc. And also please do like my previous videos. And I told you I will try to improve my flight reports. So, just like I said, I will try to improve my flight reports, and so I will be seeing you. And please do ask me if you have any questions. Don't suffer in silence. I'll always be there for you. Just ask and I'll answer you. So, this aircraft will now be flying back to Stansted, and the passengers are just waiting in there. You can't see them now. That's the APU shutting down. So, that's it really. So, thank you very much for watching. It's another view of the cabin. So, we'll see you then. Thank you very much, and bye for now.